All right, what's good? Today marks the first day of our cut. We've been bulking for about 6 months, give or take now, so it's time to shred down. We're gonna look good for the summer. Yes, summer body shreds. Summer shreds.
Summer shreds, there you go.
Summer shreds. Gonna get shredded pretty much for fun. Because, I mean, there's no other reason for me to be shredded other than content and just wanting to look like an anime character. So, we're going to get cut. But, with that being said, I'm going to teach you guys how to get cut, too. So, a lot of you guys have been asking about my routine for when I do cut. Because, as you guys seen before, I'll throw up some pictures of, like, before and after with the bulk and cut. I get pretty lean in a pretty fast amount of time. Like, I'm probably only going to end up cutting for, like, 6 to 8 weeks, even if that. But yeah, we're gonna run you through weekly videos. It's just gonna be a series of the cut and the progress and everything going into it, everything I'm doing for program, because I actually did change my program just because I'm entering in like a new phase, so I want everything to be fresh. All right, so even though we're cutting, we're keeping in the pomegranate juice. I'm not leaving that out. I will diet around the pomegranate juice just because I like it. Throwing in the 16 ounces, and the pre I actually want to take is out of my car, so we're just gonna pack this. Ooh. All right, I need anything else?
Nope, I don't think so.
Okay, I think we're good. All right, so once I can find the fucking scooper, I'm not putting my hand in there. All the way in the bottom, I feel it, bro. We're running 1 scoop glycerol. This is the mango peach. I like to mix the mango peach glycerol with the volcano burst mode. Kind of ends up being like a peachy mango fruity drink all up in my mouth. Throwing 2 scoops of mode. Boom. No real updates on the God damn! There's definitely a cop, hold on. No real updates on the Supra. I'm just waiting for it to ship. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Probably 2 to 3 weeks for the wing and the lip kit. Something that I was gonna look into doing, looking for new exhausts. I heard that HK5 has really good exhausts. I don't know any quality companies that sell exhausts or like that specialize with exhausts, so I've just heard HK5 has good exhausts. If you guys know any good exhaust places, let me know in the comments. Or any good mod places, honestly, because I'm totally open-minded. I feel like I'm like a newborn car guy. Like I'm just barely getting into this shit and learning about cars and everything. So what I'm picturing is the burnt tip exhausts. Yeah. I love how those look, especially HK5s, because I looked at them. They have like the bluish, like gold burnt tip.
Dude, it would be sick.
So nice. And plus they sound amazing when I've heard them on cars. So, and then I still have to look into like tuning and stuff and like what good dyno places there are in Utah, because I don't know. Most of the Subarus and like 350Zs that I've heard sound like trumpets. So
Just cut this shit.
oh, I swear so much.
Demonetize your shit.
My shit gets demonetized the moment I play Pierce the Veil or some shit. Yeah. People have been asking about that. They're like, why does he use copyright music? I'd rather have quality and use like Pierce the Veil or My Chemical Romance, something that's cool like throwback song, rather than playing like some Clash of Clans tutorial fucking EDM beat. Alan Walker Faded over me doing like a back day. That just doesn't match up. So last time I kind of said I was just going to run through all the machines and kind of play around with it, not stick to program or anything, because I knew that I was going to start the cut this week, so I was going to change my program, just have both fresh, new diet, new training program, everything. Did switch the routine to more bro split style, going chest, back, shoulders, arms, legs, 2 rest days. I'm just increasing it by 1 day. My motivation's high, so I'm gonna be in the gym more. You don't have to be in the gym every day, by all means. I was going maybe 4 days a week, my last program, so just 5 days a week. Today's back day again, but this time I'm gonna be having exercise selection that I'm gonna stick with for like the next 4 to 6 weeks while I run my program. So these are gonna be the bread and butter for the next while. Right, so if you guys remember last back day, I talked about this what's his fucking name? JPG style pull down, the single one where you kind of get right here and do the pull down. I'm gonna keep this in just because, I mean, it felt amazing the first time I tried it. So with this one, I'm gonna keep it the same, that high rep scheme for 2 sets of failures. So 2 sets of anywhere from 10 to 15 reps. I like to give a wide rep scheme just so I can beat numbers and improve each week. And eventually, once I max out that rep scheme, I'll go ahead and increase weight from there. But single arm pull down to start off, nice and easy. I learned this one from Hunter Labrada. So you get 2 of these long ropes. Some gyms have access to like ropes that don't have the 2 heads. It's just like 1 long rope. If you don't, just get 2 of these. They're like the normal tricep extension ones. And just put them all the way to the top and hook 2 of them on there. And you want to incline bench, let's say like a 45-degree angle, just to where you get it. And you can set up and sit. And you're gonna do a lat pullover in this position. So you're gonna get it sitting down and you have the rope in your hands. You wanna pull through your pinkies and with your elbows, driving your elbows into the floor and contract your lat. This will make it so there's no cheating just because you're seated. And so it's just isolating the lat. And then give a good pause at the bottom, about a 2 count on the way up. Get a full stretch and then repeat. You get a good real deep contraction on the lat, get it pretty short. I'm gonna do 2 sets. First one's gonna be 6 to 8 of the complete failure. Then I'm gonna do the back off set of failure, 10 to 15 reps. Sticking with the T-bar row, it just feels good. I really like this kind of neutral grip where you pull from so I can hit most of my mid-back. Things I want to target with my back are my mid-back, like rhomboids, and my lats. I feel like those are 2 of the parts of my back that I feel like could be better. Other than that, I'm fine with like my traps and my lower back. And this time we're actually gonna run a back off set with it, even though it is our compound. I just want to get both sides of the stimulus. We're gonna run the same thing, top set of 6 to 8 reps. And then this time we're actually gonna run a back off set with it, even though it is our compound. I just want to get both sides of the stimulus. So that back off set is gonna be anywhere from 10 to 15 reps like the others. Both sets complete failure. I like to do like 3 or 4 warm-up sets with this just because it is more taxing and you want to be better warmed up for it. So just keep the form tight, leave the ego at the door. Move on to some more isolation work. Just for that mid back, I'm using, what is this called? I think this is also prime grip, technically. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna use this because like I said before in the other video, I like this neutral grip going on. And I especially feel good contraction in my mid back when I pull it towards like my mid torso right here above my rib cage. You're gonna get it, and you can set it up on any like cable, seated cable. You're gonna grab it. You're gonna keep your lower back tight the whole entire time. Don't let your lower back bend. You wanna keep your core tight and stabilized. And on the way down, you let your mid-back stretch while keeping your lower back straight. And then you pull into where about you'd place a bench press. And you give a good pause, and then repeat. So these ones are gonna be the same thing, top and back off set, 6 to 8 reps top, and then 10 to 15 back off. Look at that. Ooh, I grew too damn fast for my own good.
When they said that what we want can never never be done.
Before we were doing the pause deadlifts where we pause it like a couple inches off the floor to finish up back. But I'm gonna switch over to below the knee rack pulls. Most gyms like lower racks like this go a little bit lower, so you don't have to set these, but worst case, just stack plates on top of each other till it's like just right below the knee, about right there. This just makes it so you isolate your back as much as possible. Anywhere like about that position right below your knee, you end up using a lot of your hamstrings and posterior chain. So we're just trying to isolate it while incorporating a lot of overload so we can get that thick back, baby.
All comes crashing down. We'll do what we want to. Said we'll do what we want to, yeah. Remember when they said do what we want, you'd never be done. When it all comes falling down, we'll do what we want to. Said we'll do what we want to, yeah. Remember when they said do what we want, you'd never be done. Well, look who's laughing now. We'll do what we want to. Said we'll do what we want to,
That does not feel like 3 plates after a whole back day, bro. All right, so just got back from the gym. I'm just gonna chill with y'all, explain what I'm doing, how I'm going about getting cut, because I know a lot of y'all are trying to look sick for summer coming up, so I got you. So, firstly, everyone's body has something called a caloric maintenance. Caloric maintenance is the amount of calories that one would need to eat to maintain their current body weight. The body weight that you're at right now. There's a lot of ways that you can calculate this. There's different formulas. My best go-to that I like doing just because it's simple and easy, I like to use ifitfitsyourmacros.com. It's just iifym.com. It's really easy. You fill out some questions and stuff. It's not even fucking sponsored. It's just easy and it's there. You answer some questions, some stats, statistics about you, what you do during your life, and it gives you a calculated number, a calculated caloric maintenance that you get to go off of, either if you want to bulk or if you want to cut. Then pretty much once you find that caloric maintenance, I explained this before, if you want to bulk, you slowly up the amount of calories and then track from that point on your weight, how you're progressing in the gym, etc. But we're not talking about that. We're trying to get shredded. So pretty much what you want to do, you want to take the caloric maintenance and pretty much do the opposite of what you do to bulk. So let's say my caloric maintenance is 3,000 calories. I would take the 3,000 calories and I like to start with 200 to 300 calories less than that maintenance number. So I'd essentially be eating 2,700 calories. That would be considered a caloric deficit. A caloric deficit is the main way you are going to lose weight. It is just scientifically proven. A caloric deficit is your best bet. Now that we know what a caloric deficit is, there's other ways to put yourself in said caloric deficit other than just subtracting 200 300 calories every now and then. One you see a lot of people doing, which I fucking hate doing, I would rather eat less calories, is cardio. So a caloric deficit, you should look at it on a weekly basis if you're going to start implementing cardio. Me eating 200 300 calories less, that puts me at a calculated, I'm going to be 1,400 calories in a caloric surplus. So if you wanted to implement cardio instead of cutting that 200 calories, you could implement something close to that number, maybe like 3 sessions of 200 calories burned. It would be a little bit slower, but you could do that instead of resorting to eating less food. Some people like implementing cardio. I probably will eventually implement cardio, but it won't be for like the last 3 weeks because I would rather literally eat less calories than be on a fucking cardio machine doing cardio. But everyone's different. Yeah, so if you did 3 sessions of 200 calories burned, that would put you in a greater deficit of 600 more calories. So obviously you guys know you're gonna need to track all of your progress. So I weigh myself daily every single morning on an empty stomach just so I know things are consistent. I like to use this app. I'm gonna put you guys on this app. It's just really convenient because it calculates weekly averages and stuff for you. It's called Happy Scale. It looks like this. From what I remember, I'm pretty sure it's free. You literally have a log of every single day and it has like moving averages and stuff for you. It even calculates your loss or gain per week. It's really convenient. And then obviously mandatory MyFitnessPal. It's just a huge library built for you to enter in all your calories. You can set a calorie goal. Like you can see mine is 3,000 in the top left corner. Pretty much input all your food. You can do barcodes and serving sizes. It's really convenient. And then it adds to your daily total and it shows you what you have left. So if you kind of start to notice your weight, your calculated average loss of weight per week kind of start to slow down or even hit 0, what you want to do is make that caloric deficit greater. But you don't want to move too fast. If you move too fast, you're going to set yourself up for failure and you're going to end up eating like 1,000 calories. So what I like to do, it usually happens every like 1 to 2 weeks. You'll hit a plateau and your body will like get adjusted to the calories because of homeostasis. What you want to do is just take off 200 more calories or simply implement more cardio. So let's say I was eating 200 less calories, so I was eating 2,800 calories, and I was doing 3 sessions of 200 calories burned of cardio, and my weight loss just stopped, like I hit a plateau. I'd simply maybe up each of my sessions to 30 minutes, maybe even add an extra session, or simply eat 200 less calories. I mean, it's pretty simple. You just have to track everything. I do recommend getting one of these foods. These food scales, bitches, are like 12 bucks, just so you can get proper serving sizes and stuff. It makes it super simple to input into MyFitnessPal. But that's pretty much it. You want to take it slow and steady. You want to take it from the absolute top caloric maintenance and slowly work your way down so you have room to play around with. Too many people hop on fad diets and they crash their metabolism and they cut their caloric maintenance in half, and then they wonder why they're not progressing after 3 weeks. Because your body's adjusting, bro. Your body's smarter. Pretty much the whole process is just tricking your mind into losing fat. Your body doesn't want to lose fat. Body fat is healthy. Well, not too much of it is. Your body doesn't want to be shredded and have veins running through your abs, but we do, so we got to manipulate it a little bit. But I mean, that's pretty much all it entails. I will definitely give you guys a full day of eating because I have lots of tips and tricks and stuff of less caloric dense foods and just like volume and stuff and different tips and tricks. But yeah, we're gonna start our journey. We're gonna get shredded. Give me like 6 weeks. I'm gonna be a new man. I'm gonna be fucking Hercules. So that's pretty much all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I love you, motherfuckers. Peace.